Good morning, students. Today we are discussing our remedial class number 5th, which is very important topic on EHV transmission, that is FACTS, Flexible AC Transmission System. I, Dr. Fani Bhushan Sharma, focusing on FACTS. Initially, we have to discuss introduction of FACTS. A flexible alternating current transmission system, FACTS, is a system composed of static equipment used for the AC transmission of electrical energy. It is meant to enhance control ability and increase power transfer capability of the network. It is generally a power electronic based system. Flexible alternating current transmission system is defined as a power electronic based system and other static equipment that provide control of one or more AC transmission system parameters to enhance the control ability of the transmission system. FACTS increase the reliability of the AC grid and reduce the power delivery cost. They improve power transmission quality and efficiency of power transmission by supplying inductive power or reactive power to the grid. Increasing industrialization, urbanization of lifestyle had led to increase depending on electrical energy. This the result of rapid growth of power system. The recognition of limited controllability provides the basis for introducing the concept of flexible AC transmission system. The FACTS is a concept based on power electronic controllers, which already discussed, which enhance the value of transmission network and improvement in transmission power quality also by increasing the use of their capability. As these controllers operate very fast, they enlarge the safe operating limits of the transmission system without risking stability. They also maintain the stability, they also maintain the control. It is needless to say that era of FACTS was triggered by the development of new solid state electrical systems. Initially, this is the normal diagram of FACTS. There are series FACTS controller and shunt FACTS controller. To compensate reactive power and to improve stability of power system, series or shunt compensation devices are used. In transmission line, these devices are mechanically controlled devices. So even if there is no need for compensation for reactive power, these devices are still connected to the transmission lines and to disconnect to again mechanical switches like isolator, circuit breaker. Example of series compensation: TCSR, TSSR, TCSC, TSSC, that means static synchronous series compensator, thyristor controlled series capacitor, thyristor controlled series reactor, thyristor switched series capacitor, thyristor switched series reactor. And now we have to discuss example of shunt compensation. Example of shunt compensation are STATCOM, static synchronous compensator. Normally it is known as STATCOM. Static var compensator. Normally it is known as SVC. The common SVCs are thyristor controlled reactor, thyristor switched reactor, thyristor switched capacitor. Or to compensate reactive power, or basically whenever we are going to compensate reactive power, stability is also a phenomena. It can be used at any intermediate point in the power system. When it is used along with a fixed ratio transformer, it can be taken out for inspection or overhaul without affecting the system. The ratio of booster is about 10% of that of main transformer. And what are the drawbacks? Following are the drawbacks. Drawback of booster transformer when it is used with a tap changing transformer are they take more floor space, they are less efficient, they are too expensive. FACTS and FACTS controller. With increased demand of electric power, the existing transmission system and network are focused to be weak, which result in poor quality of unreliable supply. A FACT is a term used to control bulk power transmission system using solid state device. Main values of FACTS lies in improving transmission capability as well controlling the voltage, increasing the flexibility of power flow control, FETs overcome the limitation of the present mechanical control device. These concepts centered the use of thyristor-based control. These controllers will allow the reactive power compensation to be made more rapidly, hence improve the transient and dynamic stability of the power system. FETs has the capability because of its ability to handle the parameters that limits a power system, which are series impedance, shunt admittance, phase angle. It is not always possible to overcome these limitations using mechanical device. That the term FETs describe a wide range of controlling may incorporate large power electronic converter that can increase the flexibility and control of power system. Some of these are already established. FETs devices passes following technologies. Normally it provides dynamic reactive power support and voltage control, reduce the need for construction of new transmission lines, mitigate environment and regulatory concerns, improve the reducing the need of construction of new facilities such as transmission lines, improve system ability. By the help of this diagram, it is very clear that it can control real and reactive power and mitigate potential subsynchronous resonance problems. Thank you very much.